Hi, my name's Yvonne and I'm a UK Stampin' Up demonstrator, and welcome to this channel. So today I'm going to go through an unboxing, and we have the new Stampin' Up catalogue which runs from May to August. Now normally this time of year we have an annual catalogue, but Stampin' Up are now doing a catalogue every 4 months. So this is the one that we'll be looking at today. Now, if you haven't got a demonstrator or you would like a catalogue, then if you want to drop me an email with the my email address will be in the description below if you do see more. And if you drop me an email, I'll be happy to put you on in the post. If you have ordered from me for the past 6 months, then you'll receive one in the post shortly. Okay, right, let's get started. First of all, we have Paper Pumpkin. So this is a subscription service by Stampin' Up which started last month, and this is the first box that I've received. Now, in your first box, you'll receive a stamping block, and you will always get a stamp set and an ink colour, and this is April's Paper Pumpkin. Now I believe if you want to subscribe now for May's, you can purchase this one as a separate item. So this is the it's to do with Lakeside Retreat. Now we have some designer series paper that goes with this, but you get all the instructions and everything to make those cards that you can see at the front. Now they do say Happy Father's Day, thanks Dad, but you can easily change that to happy birthday or whatever sentiment you want to use. So I really like this particular kit. I'm glad it's the first one, and then this is ideal for Father's Day. So I will leave a link regarding the subscription to Paper Pumpkin, and you'll be able to start your subscription. As I say, it's never been available in the UK, so we're really excited that we can now get this. And I will be going through this just to make 3 of the cards up, but there are lots of channels on YouTube that do alternative things for the Paper Pumpkin kits. So yeah, I would check those out as well. But I do like the kit, so you can see a layout, and then maybe you could use that layout to do your own cards. So that is Paper Pumpkin. I'll pop that all together. I'll just show you the stamps that you get. So you've got Dad, Son, a piece of card. Ironically, I can't find a piece of card on my I don't know if you'll be able to see that better or not, but they're the sort of stamp sets you get. We've got thanks, we've got older, wiser, better, you are a lifesaver, you are an inspiration, happy birthday, happy Father's Day, and a couple of you've got like reeds or bulrushes, and a couple of shapes, and I think that's like a rope stamp set or stamp. So yeah, and thanks. So yeah, looking forward to using that in the near future. Unfortunately, I've not been very well and I couldn't do any videos because I was very croaky and horrible. So this is probably the first opportunity I've been able to actually do any videos. Right, so I will do my haul as such. And let's start with the new in colours. And these in colours are absolutely gorgeous. So we have Peaceful Pine, Crisp Cantaloupe, then we have Barely Blush, Golden Glow, and finally we have Hydrangea Hue. Now these stamp pads are different to our normal ones. So our normal ones, you would open them, you pick it up and then push it back. Oops. And sometimes it wouldn't push back as you'd like it to, especially if you've not used it for a while. So this is just an example of some of the problems that you may have with your stamp sets. But anyway, that's how you would use it. I'll probably do a different one because that was a little bit stiff. So you basically push it back and then you can use it. Now Stampin' Up are changing our stamp pads. So now it's magnetic. And there you go. It's as easy as that. So you can put that underneath and it's magnetic. And also you can stack them and they are, as you can see, they stick together as well. So they're a different, I think they're felt now rather than sponge. So yeah, I'm really liking these. I've not had a chance to use them yet, but I'm looking forward to using them. Again, you've got your stickers, your colour stickers to put on the side of your ink pad, and it looks like they've got two. Yeah, they've got two in English, which is good because sometimes you want to put them on the inside of there as well, just so you know what ink pad you're working on. So yeah, really liking those. And then the next selection is the blends. So these are the alcohol markers. So in each pack we have a light colour and a dark colour of all the same colours for these. Now if you have the storage system, Stampin' Up storage system, your ink pads will fit in, but they slightly stick out a little bit more than the normal ones. So but yeah, they will fit in perfectly well. Right, so let me get rid of those. As I say, I'm still a little bit croaky, but I'm loads better than I was. So I have an embossing folder. So this is the all in a row embossing folder, and I'm just going to quickly take it out of this packet. Unfortunately, I've not taken these out of the packet, so I apologise for the crinkles. So this is the embossing folder, which is all in a row. So it's got dots, it's got stripes, and then it's got little flowers. So I really like that textured embossing folder. I'm going to be using that. I have some white gel pens. I don't think we've had these before. I've had them in different other supplies, but I've not had Stampin' Up ones. I don't think we've had them, so they should be good to play about with. I have some array of dots, and these array of dots are the in colours. You can see I've got 4 in colours there, or 4 of the in colours, I would say. So that's good. And now we're on to the stamp sets. So we have Border in Beauty. This is a stamp set. So we've got the new style way of the packaging for the stamp sets. So this is all about borders and things like that. So yeah, you've got butterflies, you've got squiggles, zigzags, crisscross effect, some V's, dots, like little mini rainbows there, some scalloped edges, some double zigzags, and then you've got a couple of tags and things. So that's the Border in Beauty. And I also have the actual dies for Borders in Beauty. So I'm going to just open this up. And there you go, they're all the dies. So you've got the butterfly dies, you've got the V dies and some extra bits and pieces. So you've got like something like a file tab, which is interesting if you're doing journaling and things like that. Again, you've got little scallops, big scallops, and some interesting designs there with your tags. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using those. So I will put them in the same pocket as my stamp set, so then I know they're together and I won't lose them. What I tend to do is put this flap in there and then put them back in, and then I can easily get them out when I need them and they're together. So I did get some containers from a certain Swedish place, Swedish, Norwegian, and I'll just see if I can grab one, because I'm sure I've got one here. And they go in like that. So it's just like a little grey bin, which is fine, and they perfectly fit in there. So I'm happy with that. Put that down there. The next one I have is Phasers and Frames stamp set. So we've got a bit of wording for inside your cards, which I really like. So you've got anniversaries are for celebrating the joys of today, the memories of yesterday, and the hopes of tomorrow. And then we've got sending prayers and heartfelt sympathy to you and your family. We've got thinking of you, happiest birthday wishes, have a fabulous day, I didn't forget your birthday, I just wanted it to last longer, sending hugs, a separate happy anniversary, and may your day be filled with love and happiness. I've always struggled with especially anniversary. It doesn't come up that often in some of the stamp sets, so when I see it I'm going to grab it. So this is definitely one that I bought it for, but the other ones are really nice as well. So as I say, that's just a normal stamp set. Then I have the Heirloom Boutique. So we've got some flowers, lots of love, a day to remember. I'm filled with love for you today and always, and better together. And then you've got some leaves, some flowers. So that's really nice, and that is Heirloom Boutique. Feeling a bit warm now. It's been a reasonably okay day today. The sun's been out and then it's gone in and it goes out again and comes in again, so a good day for drying clothes. Right, so the next one is Sunset Coast, and this is the stamp set. So wherever this note finds you, wishing you a lifetime of joy, happy anniversary again, happy retirement, another one that I wanted this stamp for, happy retirement, congratulations, I hope it finds you happy, the adventure continues, You brighten my day, and then you've got some like caves and water and boats and clouds. So I really like that one. So that's Sunset Coast. The next one is Family Celebration. So you've got a very and to you, and then you've got happy birthday to my mum, dad, son, sister, wife, friend, grandpa, grandchild, grandma, brother, better half, daughter and husband. So there's lots of words in there for the family, which I really like, and you've got a bit of different script in there as well, font, that's what I meant to say. So yeah, again, that's going to be very versatile, and it's one of those that's going to stay in my collection going forward. Now the final stamp set I've got is something, if you spend over, I think it's £70, you get the choice of a product of the month, and this is the product of the month when I purchased this. So you've got a rabbit, you've got a duck, you've got a deer, and you've got some sayings, especially for you, a little note of thanks, happiest birthday wishes, and then you've got a bit of flower, and sort of like some colourings in for each of the animals, and a bit of grasses and things. So that's really nice. I've seen a lot of people using this one and making some really nice cards. So as I say, if you can pick it up when you put your order through, that would be great. But there's other ones where there's been papers and things like that, so it all depends when you actually put your order through to see what's available for the product of the month. But this was mine. Right, so that's my stamp sets done. And here are, this is the ephemera pack mix and match Under the Sun. So there's lots of pieces that just pop out in different colourways. I don't know whether they're stickers or not. They may be stickers, or they may be just that you put them on your card. So there are, don't say how many sheets are. Oh, 6 sheets of the cutouts. So you've got everything to do with the beach and things like that. And then this one here is called Meant for You Mix and Match. Again, it's an ephemera pack, and it's got 6 sheets in there, and you've got all sorts to do with birthdays and things like that. So that's those ones. Right, so now I'm going to go on to the papers, and I might need to so these first papers are absolutely gorgeous because they've got a bit of a sheen to them. So you've got like a top half that isn't sheeny and the bottom half is, so like with the water. Absolutely gorgeous. I've not seen this before from Stampin' Up, so it's a real nice change. And this, I'll show you the there is a set for this, and I bought some of it but not all of it. I'll just see if I can find it quickly. I didn't tell what page it is. Doesn't tell what page it is on there. Just going quickly through it. So yeah, this is the new catalogue. It's laid out a little bit differently. So just go through. You've got bundles and things like that. Probably better off going. Here we go. So this is the Scenic Coast Suite. This is the whole suite. Now I've got the Sunset Coast stamp set. There are dies for it, but this is where the gorgeous papers are. Let's see if it's just on that. Yeah, it's just on that page. So here you can see how to use those papers, and it tells you also the colours that are on with that set of papers. So yeah, I'll quickly go through them, but yeah, they are absolutely gorgeous. So that's the front side, and that's the reverse, so you've got like a sea effect on there. Again, you've got a bit of a sheen on these ones at the bottom half where the sea is, and it's sort of like pastel-y colours at the top, and then on the other side you've got another sea effect. Here's the other one. Absolutely gorgeous. This like part shimmer on the white bits of the sea are really, really effective. And then you've got the sunset on there, and on the back you've got another like a mottled effect or a paint effect on the back, so that's nice. Again, another different design, but you've still got that shimmer bit at the bottom, and on the reverse you've got a nice pink strawberry, it'll be strawberry slush and the crushed curry combination on those ones. Here a more pinky sky with that lovely sheen at the bottom, and on the back that'll be a balmy blue colour. I'll just go through the colours. So that will be Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape, and that'll be the blueberry bushel. Here we've got a bigger sky and a smaller sea, and on the reverse of that we've got crushed curry. So yeah, those papers are absolutely gorgeous. I've only got a sample of these, I haven't got the full pack, so you'll get a lot more in this, but I've just got a pack of them, so or a sample of them. Right, let me pop that back in there, and then we can, there we go, Scenic Coast. Right, now the next one is Beautiful Ordinary Life. So these are 12x12s, but I've got the 12x6s. Let me just pick these out. So you've got a selection. Right, so here we've got some lovely pastel stripes, and if I can find the actual page they're on, then that will give you an idea of what the colours are. Nope, might be past that one. Here we go. So this is Beautiful Ordinary Life. Again, it's part of a suite, but you can purchase things separately if you don't want to buy the full suite. So the border in Beauty and the stamp, the dies that I showed you earlier are part of this suite, and also I believe the dots. And the colours we've got are Real Red, Petal Pink, Daffodil Delight, Pretty Peacock, Pool Party and Basic Black. So as I say, we've got some beautiful colours. That's gorgeous. Got some shapes, some lines, some dots and some hexagons. And then on the reverse side we've actually got some black and white lined images, some leaves, got some more honeycomb, we've got black and white dots, some crosses, some V's and some chevrons. So yeah, that's a great paper pack just for everyday cards. As I say, you've got the you can do the if you when you get your papers, they'll be 12 by 12, so you can do scrapbook layouts and things like that. But lovely papers. I'll put that to one side. Now this is the Waterside Retreat. So the Paper Pumpkin April kit, this it goes really well with that Paper Pumpkin kit, but you can purchase it again. It's going to be a part of a suite, so there's stamps and everything, but you don't have to get those. So this is the Waterside Retreat, and then you've got the colour combinations: Old Olive, Pool Party, Misty Moonlight, Pecan Pie, Very Vanilla and Grey Granite. And this is just a sample of the papers. So these have got like cutter parts. Then you've got fishing or fishers, which are really nice. We've got some bicycles. They look really good. Then we've got some seagulls. Oh, so that's really nice. Some nautical buoys, all different shapes of buoys. And then we've got some fishing gear, rowing gear, all types of stuff like that. And then on the reverse we have some nice wide stripes. We have some wooden planks, all to do with the riverside seaside theme. Nice check, all plaid. Some more birds, but tone on tone. That's really nice. A bit of a seascape or sea. And then we got some blue stripes. So that is the Waterside Retreat. And as I say, they're great for mail cards and ideal for Father's Day. Let's pop that in there so I know what it is. Right, the next one is Artisan Sketched Garden. So let me see if I can find that in here, unless it's a online exclusive. I can't remember. No. Right. Towards the back it shows you all the papers. So this may be, it's there. Artisan Sketched Garden. So yeah, I will just go through this with you. That, and that. Sketch garden. Right, so we have black and white. Yep, black and white roses of flowers. Some more black and white flowers. So this is great for you to colour in. So I've got like bunches of flowers there. Some vases there with flowers in, all different shapes. And then we've got some lots and lots of repeating flowers and some more flowers there. And then on the reverse we've got black and white images, squiggles, black with white dots. We've got black background with white leaves, white background with little daisy flowers, black background with white flowers, and then we've got stripes. So that is the Artisan Sketched Garden. I'm just going to check, see where this is in the catalogue. I can see it there, so it must be around somewhere. No, 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 nope. Sorry about this, I should have flagged the various pages. I think that just might be one on its own and it's not part of a suite, so that's yeah, if it's part of a suite it's got a suite thing there and this one hasn't, so that's fine. Right, I need to go rooting around for that one. Right, the next one is Moonlit Flora. So these are some gorgeous papers. You've got different ferns and you've got moths, which is nice. Then you've got some leaves and branches. Oh, that's pretty. I like that, with the pop of orange in there. Again, you've got a bigger version of that one. Got some more ferns and little flowers, and then smaller ferns and little white flowers. So that's really, really pretty. Let's do so this is the Moonlit Flora. This is part of a suite. I haven't got any of the stamp sets or dies for this one, but that's absolutely gorgeous. So your colour combination is Golden Glow, which is one of the new in colours, Old Olive, Mossy Meadow, Peaceful Pine, Secret Sea and Berry Burst. So yeah, they're really, really nice. And then I'll just flip them over. So you've got just some plainer papers on the back. Some nice colours. Got some leaves there. A nice Berry Burst there. Secret Sea. And then you've got some little leaves on there on Old Olive. So they're really good. I am just going to put them in there. As I say, all these will be 12 by 12. I've just got samples of them, that's all. Right, so the next one is Everyday Essentials. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. What's that? Yeah. So here we've got some what we call Everyday Essentials. I'm just going to flick. See if this is part of a suite, or if it is in the... Right, so I think this is part of a online exclusive. So Everyday Essentials. We've got some lovely papers, lovely colours, really, really nice. So it's all about dots, stripes, checks and some flowers. And then on the reverse, oh, we have like note paper, a nice pinky colour. That's pretty. With all little flowers. We've got some zigzags, some zags, stripes even. A bit of a splodgy, blotchy paper, and stripes with splodges on them as well. So you can use that for absolutely any cards. So that's really, really nice. Right, so the next one is Bloom Boutique. A Bloom Boutique is with a suite. So I will go and find that suite. No. Valley, outside. Bloom Boutique. So this will have a lot of the new in colours. So we've got Barley Blush, Crisp Cantaloupe, Golden Glow, Peaceful Pine, Hydrangea Hue and Gold. Now these papers have got gold on them. So you've got the nice background and then some colour, and then your flowers are in gold. Here you've got some lovely flowers again. And you've got the white, you can see the leaves on those are gold. That's gorgeous, by the way, really, really nice. This one here is a blue, which is a hydrangea hue, and it's got little blue gold dots. So it's not quite, it's quite a subtle what they've done with that gold. This one, you've got the gold in the centre of the flowers. Hopefully the camera can pick it up. Here you've got the, again, slight bits of gold in the centre of the flowers. Absolutely lovely. And then this has got gold flowers, and then you've got coloured flowers in between. You can see that there. And then on the reverse we have some plain paper with different colours, some really nice little flowers on there, some shapes, nice collection of tiny flowers. You've got some dots, and then you've got some little flowers on there. So that is absolutely lovely, and that's a Bloom Boutique. Right. The next one, which I'm really intrigued about, is the Velvet Meadow. Now I know that's part of a suite, or can be part of a suite, because I've seen it about 3 times. Somewhere. There we go. Now I've got a feeling this paper is textural, or some of it is. So, and that one's paper melody. Yes. Right. So, Velvet Meadow. This has got a flock on it. So the white bits there are bumped up in like a flock of effect. It's really, really nice. And this one here, that's got little raised bits as well. I can feel them. Unfortunately, you can't pick them up on camera, but it's really, really nice, really textile. Might be to feel it. It's like flocked wallpaper, but really, really pretty. Again, we've got some more flowers with the flocking in between. That's really nice. And then we've got like green, and then the white is all flocking. And then this one here, just the centre of the flowers have got that flocking effect. And then on the reverse, we have just some pastel colours. In fact, I think, oh yeah, we've got some prints on there. But they're really subtle prints, these ones. Really, really nice. So very pale colours. But yeah, that paper is absolutely gorgeous. I do like that. Right, so the next one we have is Paper Melody. Just check. Paper Melody, so that's not a part of a suite. This is just paper on its own, and you've got some nice patterns on that side, and on the other side you have some different patterns. So you've got a nice selection of patterns that you can use for anything. Right. I think this is nearly the end of, right. So this is Valley in Bloom. I'm just going to show you these quickly. Oh, that's lovely. Nice printed. I don't know what flowers these are. I presume that they're lily. Got like little bells on them. Really, really nice. Got some leaves. And more like a bouquet type thing. Gorgeous paper there, and then we've got like a green. So Valley in Bloom. No, I've seen this one. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. There we go, Valley in Bloom. So yes, you've got Lily of the Valley, that's what they're called. So as I say, it's part of a suite, but you can buy things separately if you want. And there's also some Lux White Designer Series paper. Now you might not be able to see this very good. I'll do my best. So it's like a white, and then it's got like a silvery texture or a silvery finish on it. So you've got those beautiful flowers, then you've got some geometric shapes, and then you've got some leaves in a repeating pattern. So they're just one-sided, but they're really pretty, and if you're buying the suite, they're part of the suite on that. So yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. Right, and finally we have the in colour cardstock. So I will open this up and just give you a run you through. Oops. So we have the petal, what's it called? Petal, Barely Blush. So 4 sheets of that. Then we have the Crisp Cantaloupe. Then we have the Golden Glow. Hydrangea Blue. Hydrangea Hue, and the Peaceful Pines. So they're in A4, and that pack. So yeah, as I say, the colours are absolutely lovely and they go so well together. Really, really nice. Right, well, thank you very much for watching this video of this unboxing. As I say, if you want a catalogue, then please drop me an email and I will pop you one in the post. And any other links below, I'll put them in so you can have a look at the paper pumpkin as well, which I'm really looking forward to, that we've actually got this in the UK. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.